Hello, good evening, and welcome to Tickers Live on a Tuesday night. I hope you're all well. We've got a packed show tonight with lots of guests. So let's start off and bring the two important ones in. There you go. The Crays are doing what they do best. They've been away over the weekend. I went up north to a family event, and we had proper snow, which we're not going to get where I live down here. So the boys went away for the weekend, and I think they're still knackered now. So they had a sleepover, and I think all is good. I know that Ronnie has got a thing about poodles. I don't know if there's any poodles there. So he may have got his end away with the poodles. I don't know. That's probably a different story. Right, let's get some more guests in. Making an appearance after a while because he's been busy. He's probably had his hands full. Is Patrick. Hello,
Hey, everybody.
Patrick. How are you doing?
Oh, not bad at all. Just enjoying a cold day in Florida, 60 degrees.
Don't try and say about cold. We bloody cold, not you. It's never cold in Florida. It's just colder than you'd like.
Mm-hmm.
How's the medical stuff going? All right?
Well, I have to reapply for some licenses in the next month, so you're going to be seeing less of me in the month of December. I'm going to take half of it off.
Oh, okay. So half of them off. What? Half of the streaming off streaming? You mean?
Yep. So there's only going to be two episodes this month instead of 4. So I know the YouTube community is going to be rocked. They're going to be all crying themselves to sleep.
And what you're going to be doing? You have to because you're applying for the licenses.
Yeah, every so many years you have to like reapply. They like want to make sure that you still know 1 + 1 is 2 and all that jazz.
Right. Okay. So you're going to be touching things up and rubber gloving and stuff to pass them. Okay. Interesting. Okay. Next and finally, we have the court jester himself. Here's Brian.
Look, I'm all holiday decorated and festooned.
Yes. Hello.
Yeah.
How are you doing?
I got to wear this stuff before I move to Florida because I will never wear this again because my head will sweat like balls. You know, it'll be raining.
So you heard it there. Mr. Brian is moving to Florida.
Yes. Yes, because we need another basic middle-aged white guy in Florida.
That's what I mean. So the two generic Americans are going to be snuggled up like the Crays are. You watch it. See there? You're going to get the two generic Americans snuggled up.
Yeah, except I will not be sniffing any bums.
Excellent. Allegedly. Right. Let's see what everybody knows. We'll get everybody in tonight. Okay. Watch Apprentice. See you later. John, Guest, and of course the Craze. There you go. Ray Harrison, evening gang. Harris Horology. Good evening, Ray. Good to see you. Watch Apprentice. Let's go, John. Absolutely. Robert Wood says yo. Yo, Robert Wood. Pocket Watch says hello to everybody. Matt H, friend of the show, the Watch Apprentice. Hi again, my friend. Matt H says, good evening, everybody upvoted. Yeah, please upvote. It helps your algorithms, allegedly. Julie Johnson, hello from Michigan. The Quiet Ace, Snoozing Boys. Yeah, that's correct. Those two are snoozing like they always do. Watch Apprentice. How much is watch this? Rolling Mania. What garbage are we showing tonight? Okay, so what's on your wrist? I'll go first. I've got the Elliott Brown Holton Professional as supplied to the SBS and occasionally some of the SAS. Now, I know Rolling Mania will probably say it's garbage, but if he had an SBS trooper standing in front of him with this thrust in front of his face, he'd shit his pants. Thank you. So, what are we wearing, please? Brian.
Excuse me there. Sorry, sir. You made me fall asleep talking about your military watches.
Yeah, okay. I think you'd shit your pants if you had an SBS trooper in front of you holding that up.
Well, I'm wearing a Santa Claus hat with and earmuffs and a Walt Disney World. And I thought, since I'm wearing a gray sweatshirt, what I thought what would look good is a gray FP Journe.
Oh, very nice. Look at that. Beautiful, eh? That's worth about 100 times my Elliot Brown Halton Professional. But you won't catch an SBS or SAS Trooper wearing one, that's for sure.
No, but look how good it matches with my gray $20 Walt Disney World sweatshirt.
Yeah.
That's what Brian does, you see. He goes out and buys watches to match his attire. He doesn't give a shit what it is. He just goes and buys them to match the clothing.
I don't blame him. Brian, I'm slow and new to the party. When did you get that?
About 3 weeks ago now.
Oh, that's awesome. Now, is that the Octa?
Yeah, it's the 44 millimeter Octa Sport titanium with the aluminum dial and the I'm sorry, sir. I'm sorry. I apologize.
Yes.
Aluminium, yes.
Aluminium dial and the aluminium and aircraft aluminium movement.
Ooh, look at that. That's beautiful, though, isn't it? That's
now,
nice,
so they call this one the Sport. Is this one waterproof, or is this one still pretty crappy waterproof?
It is 50 meters.
Okay. I mean, it's better than nothing.
Well, that's nice, isn't it? That is nice.
I'm sorry, sir. My lighting sucks today.
Yeah, that's pretty good. That's nice. That really nice.
Yeah. So,
that's really
nice. So part of the preparation for the move to the state of Florida was the abandoning of all leather strap watches except for one. So this became 5 or 6 went away and 2 came, and money went in the pocket to pay for stuff.
Mm-hmm. Before we get to Patrick, by the way, that's on a Zulu strap, and if you want to know what the difference is between a Zulu strap and a NATO strap, ask me. You want to know the difference?
Not asking.
No, you're not asking. Well, anyhow, it's a Zulu strap. So these the hardware is more robust. These are like these keepers are all proper stuff, and the actual strap is a bit thicker as well.
You need a more robust strap when you're walking those 2 miniature terrors of the.
Oh, tell you what, they don't normally pull, but the other day when I was taking them to their little home for the evening, they've been there twice before, and they absolutely were pulling to get in. They were interested in going back in that car. They wanted to just go, and they were proper pulling. So yeah,
super
chat. Muhammad Ali, £49.99. Thank you so much. Looking forward to the show tonight. Great battle as always. Also, let Brian know I picked up a holiday OVO hoodie this evening. All set for Christmas now. What's an OVO?
It's a clothing brand for those that are special. Yes.
Okay, right. They don't make them for OAPs like me, do they?
No, they don't sell.
How do you know about them then? Because you're more OAP than me.
No.
OAP.
No. I'm trendy and fashionable.
Really? Okay.
Definitely.
Most sometimes, yeah.
You say that wearing that hat. My God. Okay. Let's just go through some more people. Okay. DL Farms says, "Hey TNT, hello DL Farms."
I gotta adjust.
Junior Johnson, everyone get room. Hey Jay, yes. Rolex Rippers and women's football tonight, John. Yeah, Rolex Rippers. Right. Anybody? This is what I was going to mention. Over here we have the British Broadcasting Company, BBC, and they have various channels. You've heard of them. Okay, I think it's BBC 3 have a documentary on for half an hour called Rolex Rippers. And basically, it's about the spotters and the gangs who go around ripping off Rolexes off people's wrists in London. It's a half an hour documentary. And this woman talks to a couple of them, the gang. Yeah. It's pretty... I saw it earlier. It's pretty enlightening. So try and get hold of it somehow. It's really worth watching. Well done. Thanks, Rolly, for that, mentioning it. It's good. Okay. Jay, hopefully you can all hear me laugh. Okay. Pocket, did you hear Brian is your new neighbor? There we go. Yes, we know Brian's moving to Florida.
Yes.
Right. Okay. We've got loads of people here. Do you hear about the American guy who had painted the NATO strap? Yes, I did. So this is something we'll just go off-piste about. So the NATO strap, as you know, is named after NATO, which is North Atlantic Treaty Organization. Nothing to do with connection. Just called it NATO because it was issued to NATO people years ago. And some American guy who ran an American forum actually managed to copyright NATO straps. So he basically says no one can sell a NATO strap in the USA without checking with him first. Hello, Brian?
Yeah, I'm here. What?
You've got duties.
Oh, sorry. Super chat.
Muhammad Ali, again, £9.99. It was a scary documentary. The reporter was one brave woman. That is correct. It was. Make sure you all watch that documentary. Thank you so much again, Muhammad. Yeah, so what happened is this guy said no one can buy and sell NATO straps in America. So Eddie from Timepiece, what's he called? He's called Eddie. And he does like Smith stuff. What's the place called, guys? Help me out. Every Sunday at 2:00, he put these watches out and it sells within 20 minutes, if not.
Don't know. What are you talking about? Is that some?
You're cooler than me, Tickers. I don't know what that is.
No, someone will remind me. Anyhow, so he's a British player. What happens? He went and bought he registered in England, the NATO strap in England, just so anybody could use it. Then he didn't want to take. He just so the guy in America couldn't go and register the UK one as well and tie up the whole NATO and say no one can buy or sell a NATO strap without him. He went and registered in England. This guy Eddie. Someone will tell us in a minute what the place is called. Time Factors. There we go. I knew somebody would. Yeah, Time Factors watches. Eddie. He went and said, right, I'll register the UK one, and then just don't worry about it. Anyone can sell NATO straps, but I'm just doing it so this other American guy can't register it. Yeah, it kicked off a few years ago about it. Unbelievable. Okay.
So can they call them Marine Nationale straps?
I don't know. What is the name of the French company that makes ribbon straps to Tudor? Do you know this, Brian?
I've heard it, but I don't remember.
I've heard it before.
Oh yeah, I've heard it before as well. Nice one, Jay Gray. I've heard this before as well. Someone will come up with it.
I'll Google it.
Yeah, we'll Google it. Eddie Platts, that's it. That's his name from Time Factor. Thank you very much. The new Forbin Colossus will come up with it. Excellent. Right. Let's talk, first of all, about some watches then. Let's see what we got. Why Brian does his research.
Well, Tickers, while you're doing that, I have something I have to point out. One, I didn't get asked for my wrist check, and there's a reason why.
Sorry, yes, I think I might have noticed before. Yeah, where them fists been? What's going on?
Well, the reason why is I actually just got a package in the mail about it 30 minutes before your show started. I was going to save it for a good little Tim Wright unboxing fee similar to the Tickers, but since Mohammed's already donated twice, we have well reached the minimum. So I have an unboxing.
You have an unboxing? Let's go for an unboxing. Okay, I just thought that you might have I thought you might have a wrist on, a watch on your wrist, then gone to see a patient and suddenly you haven't got a watch anymore.
So
Here we go. Unboxing.
It is a big box.
Whoa.
So
go for it. Let's see
any guesses?
Ooh.
Any guesses while I cut some tape?
I think it's another Doxa.
I think it's another Watchwinder.
Well, I got a Doxa guess, a Watchwinder guess.
Come on, guys.
Anybody else?
By the way, while you're doing that, I need to say to Chili Badger, I've got a lot of love for Chili Badger at the moment. First of all, he's actually in a foreign country modding tonight. Yeah, he made sure he got off the plane and he's set up and he's modding from a foreign country. And second of all, he fixed my laptop for me because my laptop screen went and I'm no good on hardware laptops. So I sent it to him and he fixed my screen for me, which is absolutely brilliant. So thank you very much, Chili Badger.
So the factory is called Julien Ferret.
Julien Ferret. Okay, brilliant. Thank you.
We have a box within a box.
Right. Okay, so
Wow.
we haven't got a camera on the box, so I don't think we can do this.
Yeah, my studio here at Grandma's house doesn't have enough room for me to show you the box, so
Okay, we're having an unboxing, by the way. It's not Patrick playing with himself or anything. He's actually undoing a box.
okay. Now we have a real box inside of the box, which is inside of the protective box.
Right.
So
Okay.
Yeah, I'm telling you, this is a high dollar thing because look at the quality of that box tape. So, hello.
Oh, do we have vintage, guys? Sotheby's. Do we have vintage?
I don't know. Let's see some of the guesses. What do we got out there?
Right, come on, guys. It's just okay. So we've got an unboxing here, and the guy has just shown a Sotheby's. It's coming from Sotheby's auctions. So it ain't going to be retail. He ain't walked into a shop and got it. We are talking.
Wait
here, aren't we?
Oh, hold on. My Patrick, my other generic white middle-aged guy, is opening a box from Sotheby's while sipping a can of Dr. Pepper out of a koozie thing.
Absolutely. I mean, otherwise it would make condensation all over my table. I can't have that.
That's like me wearing an FP Journe with a Walt Disney World hoodie.
I mean, when you're as classy as we are, Brian, it's hard. It's hard.
I'm telling you. Yeah. We're so classy. We're
okay, so Chili Badger is saying it's going to be a Amiga Seamaster 1950s.
A fake Omega Speedmaster. I like it.
Bought by Amiga. Yeah, bought by me. Yeah. Is it that brown dialed Speedy that's gone around the houses and suddenly ended up at Sotheby's?
I don't think it's a wristwatch.
I don't think it's a wristwatch. I gotta
Well,
make sure I don't shake my table too much.
You think it's a pocket watch, do you? I keep forgetting, yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's a vintage pocket watch. I think it's a vintage Smith's pocket watch. There we go. That's what I think it is.
No, I think
vintage Smith's pocket watch.
I think it's a pocket watch that may have two names on the label or on the dial.
Okay.
What, Mickey and Mouse?
I'm thinking Vacheron Philippe or Patek Constantin.
Okay, interesting.
Yeah, we're getting to finally something that looks like protected packaging.
If you open that up and if it's a little 6-pack of Lindt chocolates in there and that's all it...
I wonder if it's one of them clocks, you know, the Atmos clocks.
Too small.
Too small for an Atmos clock?
Yeah. After you put the padding and everything and the boxing and everything, yeah, too small.
Interesting.
Is there another box inside there too?
Your guess is as good as mine, Brian.
Damn.
Yeah. Wow.
I mean, hey, I got to give Sotheby's credit for at least doing a good packing job.
There's your premiums at work right there.
So let's see. So I see some. I don't know what a Kendall and Dent pocket watch is or a Binney and Smith. So that is officially a no.
Okay, an NB&F gravity clock, Ray Harrison says.
No, I was so unlucky. Did you guys see that email about the Unlucky Losers Club where if you had tried to get the NB&F 1-3 times that you'd get one? Well, I guess I wasn't that lucky either because I don't have one of those either.
Let me ask you this there, Patrick at Pocket Watch Time on YouTube. Are you afraid to show your wife the bill for this piece?
I told her this one. I keep lots of secrets, but I told her this one.
Okay. All
right. So we have at least finally gotten to something maybe recognizable.
Okay, anybody recognize the box? Because I have no idea. Does it have Does it have the name of the box on top?
Actually, it doesn't. So it is just a black box.
It's a black box.
Just a black box with a little.
Okay.
Someone put a sticker on it and tore it a bit.
Okay, so am I right that very badly made fake Rolexes come in a black box? Okay, no mind, go on.
All right, we're trying to get there. Ooh, that's.
I am perplexed.
Don't drop it on the floor, by.
It could be. It could be a black generic box that Sotheby's uses for shipping, and there could be another round of packing material. And
man, well, either that or there's some.
Oh, me dead. It's not bad. We've held 30 in. We've got another 2.
Yeah, I mean, there's some crazy tight tolerances here, but man, oh, there we go. Finally, lifting the top off.
But you know, when things come from the north and they end up down in Florida at sea level, they do swell up. That's what I'm telling my wife when my pants don't fit anymore.
Okay, this should give it away for anyone who knows.
Come on, right? Don't stay there. Anybody, come on! Anybody, come on! You guys, don't let me down. Come on, Brian.
Oh, I don't know. I'm thinking that might be one of the bigger Omega specialties or specialities.
I thought they were really orange box. Come on. Someone said Fendi scarf.
Hermes.
Sorry, Watch Apprentice. I know it's taken forever to open this dumb box.
Why would he buy it? But why would he buy an Hermes or a Fendi thing?
Right, Forbidden Colossus says Doxer.
All right, we're ready. We're ready.
Oh, that is.
Could it be a vintage Doxer? A vintage.
Oh, what a letdown! Oh, sorry.
Panerai. Oh, you fucker! I want a Panerai. You've now got about 2 at least, and I've got none. What's going on?
But this has got to be some bizarre, special, weird edition made out of, I don't know, like elephant skin and rhinoceros testicles.
All right,
no, it's going to be a vintage Pam, isn't it? Oh.
And it's got to be like the 47 millimeter version, but it's going to be some weird material.
All that build up for Panerai whole melted, yeah. Oh, what the? Oh, interesting.
So,
tantalum.
This is the illustrious Pan 0192, the tantalum chronograph with a Lamagna movement.
Have you been after this for ages? Have you one of these?
A couple years. So finally one popped up, and
okay. Thanks. So what year?
I think it's like 2003. So don't quote me on that. I used to know.
What's special about it? The material, the tantalum material.
Well, if you guys remember, I've got the non-chrono version, which they made 300 of, and they made the chrono version, which they made 300 of. So yeah, there's only 300 of them in tantalum, made almost 20 years ago, and they don't come up very much. Let's take some guesses.
Right, okay, because we can find out, by the way. So yeah, let's say right. So you got it. Did you win it on an auction, Sotheby's, or an outright bet?
Yeah, won at Sotheby's auction.
And Sotheby's, okay, Sotheby's UK.
Yeah, Sotheby's Switzerland.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Okay, in London. Right. So we're talking pounds, guys. We're talking pounds.
So this wasn't part of that auction that recently got held and canceled.
No, thank goodness.
I'm going to say, okay, the price we're going to guess, by the way, everybody, is including sales tax and everything else, what he actually paid, what he could chung with the sales tax and everything. I'm going to say everything all in, English, 12,500 English pounds, all in. I've no idea. I'm just going to say that is.
Let's do Swiss francs, because that's what it was in. I don't know what... I don't know francs? I don't know what pounds converts to.
Pounds or more.
Pounds or more. Pounds or more. Okay, then 9,500 Swiss francs. Then, if pounds or more. Go up. Well, no, I think people have a guess first.
Lord Tickers, I realize you don't deal with money much because you have people that do that for you, but your 12,000 pounds would be about 14,000 Swiss francs would be my guess. But I think since Patrick mentioned that he told his wife, I think it might have been about, well, you got you got to think, all right, there's also buyer's premium, and then there's shipping, and then there's the import.
That's what I'm saying, everything. What he paid, I'm saying what he, as I said, everything, shipping and buyer's premium, everything. What he paid.
Tantalum. I think it was, I think he probably total out of pocket for pocket, 16,000 Swiss francs.
Right, Ray Harrison says 17,000. He's quite near there.
Thankfully, lower than 17.
Right, Chili, but don't keep giving clues. Everyone's guessing first. Right, Chili Badger. So what was it? Hold it up again.
All right.
Chili had to order beers.
Wow.
Did you order enough for all of us?
Look at that. Luminor Tantalum. You're not sure what it is. It's even got Tantalum written on the dial.
They even got a Tantalum deployant bezel or a deployant clasp.
Yeah, there's only 300 made. Yeah. And it's more than 9,500, but less than 17,000. No more ups and downs. Let's go for this. Yeah, see what everyone else says.
Well, here's the crazy thing. If you buy this clasp online, the clasp is $2,500.
Shit.
That's insane.
So we've got guesses of 15K. We've got guesses of 12,000 Swiss. Someone's saying blue copper coffee. So put it on, Pat. Stick it on your wrist.
Well, it'll probably be too big. I'll have to play with it and get it right size, but I'll throw it on there.
I have to play with it to get it bigger.
Yeah. How is it adjustable on the clasp? What do you have to do to adjust it?
Well, it's a deployant clasp, so I just have to move the holes around. But
okay.
That even looks good for a Panerai.
I'm going to say I'm not a huge chrono fan, but that tantalum metal it's brushed on the bottom, which gives it that sort of dark, more purpley color, and then it's polished on the top, which kind of just gives it a.
Congratulations,
really
that is lovely. But
yeah, I've been looking for this guy for a while, and this nice little dip in the market made it come to a price that is completely more in line of what I would pay for it. So
okay, so how much was it then? Give us a price then.
Well, generally speaking, they sell for about 19,000, and I've seen them go for as low as about 17,000. And I was lucky enough with all the fees and whatever to get it right at about 15. So
15, everything all in, right? Mm-hmm. And because you ship to the US, they don't charge you tax or anything, do they?
Yeah, they charge a little base tax, but it's nothing compared to the what crazy other fees.
If that came from the USA, they would pull my pants down good and proper. I will tell you that.
Well, no, Your Lordship. In the United Kingdom, there is no VAT on pre-owned property.
I'm telling you, there is. If someone sent you a watch, I'm telling you, someone sent me a watch. I bought off them. And they sent it as a gift, and they even put a little thing inside, said, "Oh, thanks for all the help you're doing. Here's a gift for you." They didn't give a shit. They charge me. They charge you a certain amount plus VAT, even though it's secondhand. Trust me, you absolutely get your pants pulled down.
If I were you, I'd talk to Charles next time you see him and get that shit straightened out.
Yeah, set the dogs on him.
Yeah.
Tickers, you forgot I'm still on.
Yeah, don't worry. That's fine.
No one wants to see this shiny head.
There we go. Yeah, you don't want to see Ronnie's butt, though, do you?
I don't know. Yeah. Ronnie's butt's looking pretty smooth there too, but that's all for.
Yeah, I think I was looking better than Brian's head actually. Ronnie's butt. Yeah. Okay, so what size is that watch, please?
It's a 44.
44.
So if it was on a bracelet, I couldn't wear it. But thankfully, if anyone's ever tried on a Tantalum or any just Panerai in a 44 millimeter case, even on my 6.5 inch wrist, I mean, it wears pretty well. So
right, you've got curly wrists, haven't you? But it's still not bad. So is it heavy Tantalum? Is it? Oh,
it's super heavy.
So it's heavy. It's heavier than copper and all that lot. And
Tantalum is equivalent to. So it's kind of weird if you do the math on weights. 18 karat gold is the same weight virtually as tungsten and tantalum. So if you have pure gold at 24, it's heavier. But that's why they cheat and they use tungsten rotors on watches because they weigh as much as 18 karat gold. But yes, it's a heavy watch.
Yeah, my Vacherons cheat and use those tungsten rotors.
Yeah, and as as you can tell, not only is it a big boy watch, so it's unlike a normal gold watch that's relatively thin and small, it's not thin and small. So you definitely feel it on your wrist all day.
Congratulations.
That's almost the price of a gold Panerai too.
Yeah, there's one pretty cool Panerai out there that it's gold, and I think it's got either an annual or a perpetual calendar, and I was like, ooh, that's pretty tempting. But as a couple of people in the chat said with their tantalum APs or Moser guesses, obviously they know I'm tantalum fan, and they only made 2 of them, so I wanted to get both into the collection.
I know you like everything but stainless steel and gold.
One day I'll get some gold, but yeah, nothing's tickled the radar yet.
You need to get the palladium version of the Vacheron K. Delisle.
That sounds more than my wife would let me spend.
Nah, she just wouldn't have to know.
Right, guys, what do you think of these? The Handheart Red, X Grey, and Blue Flyback chronograph and dashboard stopwatch twin set. How cool is that?
Yeah.
Fantastic. Who cares?
I mean,
really?
Am I going to buy it? No, but I kind of really like the red old school push button, and I like the little red accent on the strap.
Do you know the story about the push button? Well, basically, before the guys went out on a mission flying, the wives used to paint the button for them on the watch, so they knew which was the correct button for the stopwatch.
Because they couldn't remember that start was on top and stop was on the bottom, yet they're flying an airplane.
I don't know. Yeah, well,
Yeah, maybe these are the people we don't want saving lives.
Boy, wait until they got to the throttle or the yoke on the airplane and realized pull back went up and push forward went down.
Yeah. The red pusher prevent pilots from accidentally zeroing the stop time.
There.
You think about the synchronized watches and they said we're going to bomb in 24 minutes and 34 seconds, and then they look up and stop it. So there you go. I think it's really nice. I like these Handhearts. I think they're really, really nice watches.
It is good looking with the blue and the red touches all around it.
Yeah, and the blue strap as well. That looks really good. And this is a cool. This dashboard stopwatch is quite cool as well, isn't it?
I'm going to say it kind of reminds me of the new Tudor FXD chrono, except I think they did a better job. So the Handheart, I think,
what
wins.
does the one on the left or the one on the right?
Just the watch in general. The one on the left.
Yeah.
And now that I'm looking at it, boy, it would match my Mini perfectly because she's blue with red and white.
Yeah.
And that dashboard doohickey stopwatch would just be a fun little keepsake to shove in there somewhere.
You could actually take out the clock in the middle of the dashboard and engineer and put that in instead.
Well, the problem is the clock in my dashboard's all electronic.
Oh.
And if you take it out, you don't have a radio.
Haven't you got one in the middle?
No.
Yours. Okay.
Well, it's got the entertainment system there.
Okay. I think it's
I have the new modern one.
So it's fly black chronograph, 39 millimeters, height of 14.5 millimeters, stainless steel, polished and brushed, water resistant 100 meters. Well, that's not bad, is it? A chronograph, which 100 meters. Normally go with 50 meters, don't they? That's not bad at all. What's the price you reckon it is for this set then? Is it limited edition? I wouldn't say limited edition, but what do you reckon? I reckon you're going to be paying $3,500 for this set.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's about 4,800 US, 4,900 somewhere in there.
That's a bloody good looking watch, that in blue.
Yeah, and you get the extra doohickey to put in your Mini.
Yeah.
I'm going to say I have no guess in this world. I have no idea what a Handheart costs, but I'm going to go $3,500.
Okay, Watch Apprentice reckons 4K. Ray Harrison says $2,500. Watch Apprentice says 4K. I think I actually prefer it in blue than I do in black, actually. $3,000 whole milk says. And we still got Garbage on. Oh, he's gone to watch. He'll be loving that, won't he? Oh, dear. A grey or a blue dial? Blue dial for me, absolutely. Yeah. So very, very nice. Right, flyback stopwatch. Okay, part of the package and that includes a stopwatch with flyback facility and a 30-minute counter at noon. 55 mil polished stainless steel with a flat bezel. Excellent.
Super. Chat.
Thomas Burnett, £1.99. Thank you so much, Thomas. Congratulations on the Panerai, Patrick. Yes, absolutely.
Thank you, Thomas.
Thank you so much, Thomas. So we've got 55 mil. It's funny because that big looks bigger than 55 mil, doesn't it? Doesn't it? That
the stopwatch?
Yeah.
Yeah, 55 mil next to a 40 millimeter watch.
Okay, just to me, I thought it was a lot bigger.
Yeah, it does look big to me, but
yeah, I get that a lot. Sorry, except there, I must admit, you see it there. I must admit, you're right, aren't they? But Patrick's the stopwatch expert.
Is it a left-handed stopwatch or a right-handed?
Not stopwatches.
I'm confused. Which hand is it for?
Okay, 2,790. That's quite cheap, actually.
Euros?
Euros, yes.
Yeah,
yes.
So that's about 2,900 US.
And limited to 140 sets in each color.
Oh, damn you. Now I got to go see if I can find one.
Really?
I don't know. Just so I can put that stupid stopwatch thing in my in the Mini.
Yes, of course. Okay, what do we think of this? Aquastar. Vintage-inspired Aquastar Benthos Heritage H1. So I've never heard of it. I take it Aquastar is an old brand, is it?
I don't think I've ever heard of them.
I've heard of it, but I don't know anything about him.
It says Aquastar revives one of his historic dive pieces, the Benthos. So you can see there the shape straight away is classic 70s Seiko, Bolivar, Doxa, whatever, isn't it? Yeah.
Everybody else,
yeah.
Omega.
Yeah. It does look old as well. I think it's done. Yeah.
Looks like a Doxa Seiko clone to me.
Yeah.
That looks. I quite like that. It's got the old style strap as well. It can be so. It's the exact release of these watches from 1970s before. So let's have a look. So the Benthos originally was a big chunk of kit, 46 mil and 16 millimeters thick.
Ooh.
It was massive for its day. The size of the Benthos, right? So I don't think this is as big. So let's have a look and see. I quite like. Do we like this? Let's have a look what everybody thinks of it first. I like that.
It's not my style.
No. I think Patrick would like that. I think
for me, I like it, but the problem is, depending on the price, I don't think I would buy it because I'd probably just buy a Doxa instead. I think probably the Doxa is going to be in the same price category. I mean, this thing's like $500, which I doubt it. So if this thing's in the $2,000 category or even the 1,500 category, I'd buy a Doxa 300 instead.
Yeah, I mean, it should be interesting to see what I wonder what. I reckon it's going to have a Sleater in it. SW200, I reckon it's going to have it, isn't it? Okay, so it's got a Shield 1902.
Oh, maybe it is $500.
$499.
I'm like, I don't know what that is. I've never heard of that movement.
I've never heard of them either.
Wait for it to be on Zoma Shop for $299.
So this was the old one. Look at the size of that. But look at the size of that. I think I actually prefer the new one than the old one. That's a bit odd looking to me. That. I don't know. You know what I mean? The shape of it is a bit not as good as the new one to me.
It's got a good name, though. I mean, Aquastar is not bad, and I like the name Benthos, so at least they've got some good names.
42 mil, 16 mil thick, 3-hand, no date, no chrono configuration, 904 L steel, high density superluminova. It's got the old style strap. I like it. I reckon it's not going to be expensive. It's going to be It's going to be $550, isn't it? Do you think?
I'm going 1,200.
Wow, really?
I don't think it's worth 1,200, but I think that's what they're asking.
You think they're going to? Yeah, you think they're milking it?
I'm confused. Is that big orange arrow hand? Is that the seconds hand, or is that a GMT hand?
Yeah, well, Robert Wood said it's a GMT. I was wondering that, but it doesn't mention GMT, does it?
If they would have done that at the beginning of the article, I would have been all excited.
Yeah, I know.
I don't see a seconds hand without that, though. Do you? Or is there another hand?
It looked like the original version had
That's true. I don't see second hand either. So I think that's just a second hand, but it looks like I said like a GMT hand, doesn't it?
That second hand looks.
There's no other.
That second hand looks like a Todger full of herpes waving around there that big.
Well, I wouldn't. I've never had a Todger full of herpes. I don't know about you, but there you go.
The YouTube algorithm won't pick that up.
Yeah.
Okay. It's powered by an Elabor grade ETA 28242.
So was the original powered by that thing we'd never heard of before?
Yes, it was the original one. This has got an ETA 28242.
Oh, hey, I'm sticking by my $1,200 price tag. It might even be more.
Really?
I think you might be in the $3,000 range now.
Yeah.
Okay, so it is an Elabor grade, adjusted in 3 positions, plus minus 7 seconds per day. Okay, I'm still going for 550, but I know nothing about watching.
It does have the lower power reserve, so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. We got some people here guessing at. We got like Jim. Okay, Robert Wood said it doesn't look like a GMT. There's no reference to it. And where's the second hand? Bit weird. Yeah. Big V says 1,050 quid. Chili Badger says 1,475. How many pints have you had, Chili?
More.
Matt H says zoom in tickers. What zoom into the? Okay, hang on then, man. Hang on. On the original one. There we go. That is definitely only 3 hands, isn't it?
Yep.
We all agreement on that.
Yep.
But then, that's the biggest GMT looking second hand that I've ever seen.
It looks like an inflamed seconds hand.
But I have to tell you that a 2824 is not a GMT movement.
No.
Yeah.
A 2824 is in a lot of stuff that I've probably got at least 1 or 2 of them in my watch box with 2824s. Yeah, so that ain't a GMT movement.
Yeah, I'm gonna stick with my 2,800 to 2,900 euros, dollars.
Oh, Ray Harrison, now have whatever you've had, mate. 2,500.
I'm with Ray. I'm bumping up my price. I don't think I'm going that high, but I'm taking my 1,200 to 2. So I think it's gonna be $2,000.
Okay, this is interesting.
I mean, an ETA movement.
It's a bloody good looking watch, though. It is. Got all that loom on it. That's proper loom, isn't it? That's a good load of loom on that as well. That'd burn your eyeballs out.
Yeah, it's got every color and every kind of marker you'd want on it for whatever reason.
Yeah. Let's have a look. Oh, thoughts, availability, and price. Oh, sorry. Oh, here we go.
Oh.
Limited edition of 500 pieces for 1,090 US.
I guess I shouldn't have changed my bid.
Yeah.
Oh, pre-order for 1,090. The future retail price is 1,390. So get it now, folks, if you want $300 off. Good looking watch. Right, I picked this because Patrick. There you go. More Doxers. Look at these. Doxer Sub 300B watches in steel. What do we think of these, Patrick?
Well, Doxa has ruined me because I think one of the nicest watches they ever made, they made for that Dubai Watch Week, and you could only buy it in Dubai, and they only made 50 of them. But it looks like this watch with the same ceramic bezel, but they put a blue mother of pearl dial on it that just really pops. And I was like, oh, why can't I be in Dubai? But they're probably all sold out. And I mean, maybe they'll go for cheap on the secondary market, so maybe I'll find it someday. But it's a pretty cool watch. These are okay. They put a pattern on the dial, which I don't like as much as just a plain dial that maybe had a sunburst or something on it, kind of taking some Omega vibes. So I really like the look of the watch, but I think they could have done a little better with it. So I like it. I don't love it.
All right. Interesting. Yeah. Okay. What's everyone else? Brian, what do you think of it?
I like these. I think these are fun.
Yeah.
I think the white one looks good.
I think the white one looks good as well.
I think the only one that I don't like color-wise is the all blue with the blue rubber. I think it just is too much blue. But other than that, I think they're great. And if they're in the standard Doxa price range, I think they're going to be perfectly fine.
Right. So Ray Harrison, are you going for 1,400 for these, or was that 1,400 for your previous one? If these are 1,400, that's pretty bloody cheap for these. Yeah, I think these are going to be. I'm not investigated them properly yet, but these are going to be $2,500. I think.
Yeah,
they're going to be. Yeah, they're going to be. I think they're going to be $2,500 on a rubber strap, and I think they're probably going to be about 2,800, 2,900 on a bracelet on a beads of rice at least.
Yeah, well, if it's like the one they released in Dubai, it comes with both. So it comes with the beads and rice and the rubber.
Does it now? Okay.
So they may or may not do it with this sort of commercial version, but I thought that was pretty cool too, because I mean, how cheap is a rubber strap? Why can't more companies just give it to you? I mean, they're charging you for it anyway. Just put it in there.
Correct. Big B reckons about 2.8 like me, yeah. And Matt H says about 2.5. One on the left on the bracelet. He's a 2.5. I think we're looking at 2.5 on a rubber. So you definitely say you get rubber straps. It could be $2,500 then, but I'm thinking more than if you give me two straps. I think they're going to be about 2,800 with both straps.
Look at even Vacheron with their quick change straps. These are only $400 with the quick change movement in them. Yeah, and then IWC's in the $300 range for their rubber straps with their quick change system. So add more straps, people.
Those Doxa Bees are Rides bracelets. They're the dog's watches, aren't they? They're brilliant.
But there you can really see the detail on the dial, which I mean, it's not bad. I feel like it's been done before by others. So
what's the B standing for in the sub 300 B? What's that B standing?
Their new line is sort of their like dressy elegance diver. And so the first one that came with the beta was that stupid ceramic one with the rose gold accents. Ooh. And then the next one was that mother of pearl. And this is the first sort of generally commercial one. So I think it means diver yet refined. So it doesn't really have a cool meaning. It just has a, you can wear me with a suit meaning.
You couldn't wear that yellow one with a suit. Not a chance. No. You probably get away with the orange. That one you could probably get away with a suit on a bracelet, maybe.
Yeah, I think they're trying to make themselves a bit more like a Seamaster, where it's a professional dive watch, but at the same time you can wear it and not just be out roughing and toughing it. So I think they're trying to range, diversify.
And I'd say the dark blue and the white next to it. Those are the two I'd go for.
You got the price up there now.
Okay, there we are. Sorry, thank you. 2,250 US on a rubber and 2,290 on the bracelet. So guess what? You don't get them both together, mate.
No combined trousers.
Wow.
So you buy the bracelet and then you go buy the rubber as an extra.
Yeah, of course you did. Yeah, you've got to have a Doxa on a bead of rice.
Yeah.
Even though it's a dive watch, and I say dive watches needs to be on a NATO or a rubber strap or something. Them beads of rice are brilliant. That's very Doxified with the beads of rice, aren't they?
That's a good looking watch.
Mm-hmm.
100%.
I don't like the darker dials. It seems like it's harder to see the hour hand on them than, but the blue and the white, the hour hand seems to pop in these pictures.
They'll sell shitloads of them for that price because that's cheap for a Doxa. How much are yours? How much is your Army Doxa? Patrick,
that's not a fair comparison. They way overcharge you for that one. So,
yeah, and then it broke.
It didn't break.
Okay, so it's a all right. Just even me. How much was it? It was a Doxa.
I'm trying to remember, but I think it was like 4,500.
That's what I'm saying. So I always thought 3.5, $4,000 Doxa. So a Doxa for 2,200.
Yeah, I mean, consider you can buy 5 Rolexes for that price. I mean, that's pretty darn good.
Okay, right. What else have we got? Okay, ball. Do you like ball watches? Anybody like ball watches?
I'm going to recuse myself from the one you're bringing up now because I looked into it because I got all excited about it until I saw how thick it was. Then I got all unexcited about it.
Wow, I must admit, looking at it, I do actually like the numerals on it. I think it looks quite nice with the numerals.
I think it looks great. The only issue I have with it is I think it's too thick for me.
Okay, that's before we go to investigate that. So everyone else thinks about it. Okay, Rolling Mania, there we go. Ball, for fuck's sake, more trash.
for once, Rolly, I agree.
Wow. Brian, I thought your red shovel with the it broke comment.
Oh wait, I can do my red shovel impersonation. Where am I? Are you ready?
Do you want to do the honors first of all?
Oh wait.
Oh.
Super. Check.
AIPZ 199 tickers. Next watch you want to get?
Hey, Red.
Next watch I want to get. Do you know what? I've said I do want a No Time to Die, but I said the stupid money at the moment. I ain't got 7.5, $8,000 to. Hello, shovel, to throw out there. So I would like that, but there's probably going to be other stuff that'll come before it. I'd like a Doxa, I'd like a Panerai, and I'd like a No Time to Die. But there's probably a whole shed load of other watches that I will probably end up getting before that. I've got an eye on something else. I'm not going to mention at the moment because obviously it'll be an unboxing when it comes to it. But I've got my eye on something else at the moment, which someone else is going to sell me.
So now that I'm back, what I like about this watch is it's got the day date and it's got a GMT. So
yes, of course.
It's great for traveling.
Sub and done. There we go.
I mean, the thing about Ball is, I know I'm biased. It's just when I think of Ball watches, I think of the old Pocket Watch brand, and for them, it's kind of like Hamilton. I don't like Hamilton because I just think they're sort of American fakes. And someone made a comment about Ball, and they have some really cool tech in their watches. So I mean, I know they do pretty cool things, and for the price, they're actually pretty darn reasonable. I just have my bias.
I just think it'd be ball sack, basically. Which is wrong, but no matter.
Yeah, it's a bad name. It's a really bad name.
Bad name. Right, Chiefs FXD in black. No, we've been there, haven't we? We've been there, done that. Done the proper original FXD. I don't like the new FXDs because all they've done is cop out on the name and just added stuff to it. The FXD should have been as it was. And then if you want to bring anything else out, take some of those qualities of the FXD away and put other stuff in it. Don't just keep the same case with the fixed lugs, those unique fixed lugs and all that lot. Just it's wrong.
Unique fixed lugs, yay.
Not wrong with fixed lugs, mate. These have got fixed. Well, this is different. This has got the screw-in pins bolted in.
If I sit too long here at my desk, my lugs get fixed too.
Welcome. Thank you for that. So, let's go and have a look at this ball. Right, so that's a GM. I didn't realise it was a GMT.
Yeah.
So I think this is going to be 650 quid. No idea how much. Okay. So Rolly Mania says put the Doctor in the boxer in the bin.
That was pretty good, Rolly.
Yeah, Rolly Mania, no more garbage. Matt H. Tickets, there's a shop in Brighton that has a bronze titanium on a strap for under 6k. 2022 boxing papers. That was a week ago. Wow, under 6k. That's the thing you see, Matt. On that strap for under 6k, but that titanium bracelet is like a F-load of money. I should have really bought the one from BQ Watches that reviewed, because it had with it the strap and the titanium bracelet. And I probably would have got a deal out of it. You know what I mean? So Ray Harrison said the ball is 1,200 quid, really? Is that how much it's going to be? Sub is way overrated at Only Money Man. The only roll eye that is proper tool watch in the current catalogue is the Explorer 2. Everything else is just jewellery, even the Sub. Ooh, shots fired. Ooh. Love it. Right, let's find out more about this ball, because I have no idea what even... Go on.
Yeah, keep rolling on the ball.
Keep rolling on the ball, because I don't even know what movement they've got in them, these things. So I have no idea.
They have a proper movement.
Have they? All right. Maybe it's not 5.5, 600 quid then.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, they're good watches.
Yeah.
200 meters water resistant, 48 click bezel, titanium. Ooh. Fitted bracelet constructed titanium with stainless steel center links. Okay, perhaps I've got that.
Yeah, put the scratch monsters in the middle.
Yeah, I'm just trying to find a picture now, the thickness.
14,
it looks a bit...
14 millimeters.
Yeah, look at that. Thinner than an Omega.
Yeah.
Which Omega? Which one?
All of them.
No, surely not.
Thinner than a Panerai.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I must admit, that's not too thick, Brian.
14 millimeters is too thick for me.
I think you're making excuses.
Yeah.
Shut up, I am, but 14 millimeters is too thick.
Yeah, because you want a
14's
GMT,
thick,
mate.
but it's not that bad.
Yeah.
But if this ends up on Joma Shop, which probably will.
Those numbers look good. It reminds me of those digits. Remind me, those telephones you get for real old people with the massive digits, the buttons on. That's what they remind me of. It's like a watch for old people.
Well, John, those are tritium tubes.
Yeah.
So that's.
Are they?
Yeah. So the numbers and the markers are tritium. Ball does that for like almost most of their watches. Wow, that's their thing.
That's good. That's nice. I like that. I didn't realize it was tritium tubes.
I've seen a couple of balls in the with their loom, and you
I'm
need
sure you have.
Patrick's seen more balls than I have, so stop.
He has. Now that puts me off straight away. Why do they do that? You know what we're going to complain? What we complained about? What don't I like?
You don't like the 2-color loom?
No.
Oh,
no,
I do.
I do not. There's so many people do that, and it looks shit. I'm sorry, it just does. It looks shit. I don't know why they do that. It does not look. They could have made them at least white and green, but that yellow doesn't go with anything.
Yeah, I don't like the yellow. They could have used a blue or something. That would have been much better.
You could have used a blue, something else on the watch, that colour, but that yellow, no. Sorry. They've dropped the ball. See what I did there?
Right.
Yeah.
Now, what I don't like is that they rotated the GMT bezel for the picture. Why? No freaking reason. We all know it rotates. We all know how to work it. We're all watch people. Stop it. Put it back to normal.
Because they want the 24. So now it's got a 24-hour bezel right in front of you when you look at that picture. That's what I think.
Fantastic. We all know how to rotate a damn GMT bezel.
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah.
You're excited. Yours rotates and the Explorer 2 doesn't. Okay. Pat yourself on the back. Go along.
So it's got a chronometer certified. Oh, Swiss automatic ball RR1203-C caliber movement. Yeah, definitely. My 5,500 quid is definitely going down the shitter, isn't it? It's more than that, I can tell you.
I think your £5.50 is for the bracelet.
Yeah, I'm telling you, bits of titanium, all this lot. Yeah, let's have a look.
Yeah.
What the people are saying about prices here. Okay, it's actually an interesting one. The Tritium tubes replace free of charge every 20 years on the ball. That's wow, that's pretty good.
Yeah, actually,
Rolling Mania said the loom matches the watch. Really? Where's the yellow on the watch? Apart from the loom.
Tickers. This may be the Tea and Tickers show, but we don't argue with Rolling Mania. Especially when I agree with them.
Yeah. Well, about the replaced tritiums, a buddy of mine bought an older one that had obviously it was past the point where they would put the tritium on. And he said he got one back and the tritium was a little bit askew, and he goes, it annoys the hell out of him. And when he contacted them, they were like, it's within our tolerances and they won't replace it.
Wow.
Uh-oh, there's dog movement.
There is.
Tickers is cheating with prices again.
There we are. There we go. The prices. Look, $3,249. Wow.
Yeah, I was going to vote 3, so close.
Yeah.
Why is Ronnie sitting on his brother?
He just leans on him. He just honestly, they're very tactile like that. They just do. That's what they do. They just love each other. I mean, look at that cute little face.
Oh.
You know, just beauty. You know, amazing.
Right, so with this watch at 3,300 US, basically, the minute I can get one around 2K, I'll be all over it probably.
Yes,
or definitely. I will, or by that time I will have forgotten and been on the lusting after some other beater watch.
Yeah, but I agree. 2K is about what this should be, and anymore, it's not a bad watch, but it's still pricey.
So Rolling Mania answered me, the loom matches the watch because it's shit. Thank you very much. There you go.
All right, we don't listen to Rolling Mania anymore because we disagree with them now.
And before we go, I'm just going to show that cute little face. Look at that.
We got a licking of lips.
Yeah, look at that. It's that cute little blonde face there.
I think he was. I think he was actually licking a nostril and getting a booger.
Yeah, let's look at that. He's so cute. That. There you go. So cute. It's funny you're actually snoring because when I was on Miami Sands show a couple of weeks ago, you could actually hear them. You could hear Ronnie snoring through this microphone here live. It's so funny, brilliant. Listen, I'm going to wrap this up, guys. Thank you so much for everyone joining. Thank you everybody for joining in and guessing the price and everything. Congratulations again, Patrick, for that wonderful Panerai. How many Panerais do you have now, Patrick?
Just 2, but I don't think I need any more. Those are the only 2 I was looking for.
You only, send one over for Christmas if you ever need one. That's fine. The other one. I don't need the tantalum. I'll have the other one. Brilliant. Thank you, everybody. Thank you so much. Oh, yes. Look at that. He's wonderful. I like that a lot.
Yeah.
I'm selling it for a friend.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
That watch is surprisingly pricey, and I don't get why their patinaing of the case makes such a premium, but that thing is not cheap.
How much is that going for then, roughly?
I mean, I think new that thing's about $9,000.
Yeah.
Right. So how much is that going for then, Brian?
I think it will go on eBay around 5,800, 5,700. Okay. Yeah. And it's got about 8 straps with it.
Yeah.
I mean, it's strapping it crazy.
It's a cool little watch, but that's their new thing. They're like putting like some kind of fake brushing on there and charging you like double what they would usually charge, which seems like a lot, but it looks nice.
Well, and they got caught up in the Richemont price increase jihad. So,
well, thank you, everyone. Thank you, Muhammad Ali, for the 2 super chats. Thank you, Thomas Burnett, and thank you, AIPZ, for your super chats as well. All wonderfully accepted. Thank you, our wonderful audience. Thank you, everybody, so much. Thank you to Chile from logging on from Spain, and again for fixing my laptop for me, which is the laptop I'm using now, which is brilliant. Thank you so much. And we will see you all next week.
Bye, guys.
you.